Hi and welcome. I am glad you are watching this and that we have the chance to meet. My name is Luisa Ferrario and I am the G100 Cyprus Country Chair Mentoring and Motivation Wing. I am a leadership mentor, an entrepreneur and an international speaker, and I would like to share with you a bit about my own journey regarding the power of mentoring and the relationship between women empowerment and mentoring as a way to get to it. So my personal journey has been scary and exciting at the same time. In fact, I didn't always have the knowledge, the skills, and the mindset to be the empowering leader for myself and for others that I am today, able to inspire a mindset of abundance. So even if today people call me rebel transformative leader and I mentor entrepreneurs and CEOs around the globe, I have been far from it for a long time. 20 years ago, at the age of 32, I found myself at my rock bottom. I had no job, no titles. I had self-abusing and addictive behaviors. Even if I come from an Italian middle-class family, and you wouldn't expect that, I grew up in an abusive and addictive household. Moreover, my parents shared a disempowering mindset. For instance, they were repeating to my sister and to myself sentences such as you are a woman, you cannot ... or you shouldn't do this or behave like that because you are a woman and people might think ... or God will punish you if you just dare ... Or, and this is the worst of them, you have to be a good girl, meaning just shut up and be submissive. So for me, as a highly sensitive human being, that meant to constantly live under threat, wanting to run away, but unable to move or to act, and at the same time trying to please, align, and agree to avoid more pain. So today, I know that as a kid and a teenager, I had to find my own mix of reactions to survive. In that traumatic environment, I didn't have the chance to feel safe, to feel acknowledged, nor empowered. And that deeply affected how I was perceiving and treating myself, as well as my performance at school, my lifestyle, and later on, how I was running my own business. So, and that has been my narrative till 20 years ago, when I woke up one day to realize that none of the important areas of my life were working. My marriage was not working, my health was not working, my finances, my company. I felt so hopeless and I couldn't see any future for myself, nor for my business, and no way to move forward. So that was the day I hit my rock bottom. But that was also the day I came across my first self-help book, Chicken Soup for the Soul by Jack Canfield. And I can still see myself reading that book of hope, because in just 1 week, I saw my life opening up to meaning and to possibilities. Because I was reading about people who have been already there where I was, and so they have been able to put their life back on track and to succeed and thrive. So that was my calling, and my intention was now loud and clear: to step out of the valley of despair, to unleash my potential, and to lead myself from my zone of genius. So what did I do? I made the scary but exciting and deliberate choice to put myself first. To put myself first. I invested €1,000 a month, €1,000 a month 20 years ago were a lot of money, on a 2-year program. So you can do the math. With a leadership and business mentor, I didn't have those money, but I was so confident I could actualize them along the way if I was meant to impact the world. So what did I do again? I started to train my skills and mindset on coaching, leadership, self-mastery, emotional freedom, and countless of other programs to master deep transformations for myself and then for others, for other leaders, and for their organizations and for their teams as well. So back in 2005, the first leader I helped step by step through a transformation journey was in the bank sector, and she was amazed by the results that were showing up in her business and in her life. So going through this unprecedented, powerful journey, I learned that not putting myself first doesn't contribute. Not stopping to please everyone around me doesn't contribute. Not asking for my needs and desires doesn't contribute. Not speaking up and defining my own boundaries doesn't contribute. Not accomplishing my vocation and showing up as the leader I truly am doesn't contribute. I know it's crazy, but they do not contribute. So meanwhile, not only my business took off, but I also put my personal life back on track. I brought up, sorry, this is so moving. So I brought up as a single parent, my wonderful daughter. I got most of my health back. I published 2 books. I became a real estate investor while continuing my career as a leadership mentor. I moved out from my home country to work and live abroad. And today I am proud to share that I help CEOs and entrepreneurs to fall in love with their leadership in order to build relationships of mutual contribution with their teams, with their businesses that are based on trust, on awareness, on intentional choice, on authenticity, and on kindness. And since then, and for almost 20 years, I have been helping top leaders of SMEs, of Fortune 500 and world leading organizations from 20 plus countries to activate and implement powerful transformations, and not only to be there for anyone else, but more than anything else, to really put themselves first and take their own needs and desires very seriously, as this is the key factor to succeed and thrive, always. So one of my leading beliefs is that human beings are perfectly gifted. My point is that we are the good, the bad, and the horrible, and we are able of doing the good, the bad, and the horrible. This means that we can be whoever and whatever we choose to be. And I also believe that human beings are inborn change makers. We are transformation powerhouses, but we might not be activated yet to produce a desired outcome. So sometimes we just need an activator, as just a mentor can be, that helps us trigger and ignite our inborn abilities to transform ourselves and feel accomplished. I also believe that a fulfilling transformation can only take place when we are willing to choose intentionally. So today, I believe, yes, I can. I believe everything is possible. I believe I am not what happens to me, but life happens for me, for my learning, for my fun, for my joy, and as a contribution. So this is why, besides being a leadership mentor, an entrepreneur, a trusted advisor to board and C-suites, I am the G100 Cyprus Country Mentoring and Motivation Wing, and I am so committed to empower you and other women worldwide. Oh, And do not tell me that you are not enough educated to accomplish amazing things and to live in your zone of genius, and that you are not good enough, because this is a lie. I can tell you, darling, this is a lie. And this is an excuse. On top of all the above that I just mentioned, I have fibromyalgia, I am dyslexic, and I didn't attend any universities. I just chose to put myself first, one choice at a time, even when I didn't have a big, compelling vision to go toward, even when I couldn't see anybody waiting for me and ready to hug me and celebrate with me at the end of the tunnel. So your life is your choice, that's for sure. Your business is your choice. Again, choosing to have a mentor is your choice. So if I can offer you an advice, please keep intentionally choosing you. Keep putting yourself first, because you are just the results of your own choices. And I still have mentors. I am a work in progress. I am not done at all. So thanks for watching this, and I hope to meet you soon, one day in person. Ciao.